Hey everybody, I'm John. I collect cards. Hope you had a great 4th of July weekend, extended weekend. It's Tuesday night, the 5th of July, and I'm going to take a few minutes here and show you real quick the 5 cards that I am planning to send off to SGC later this week for my second submission of them to them. We'll see how long I can keep it up in terms of doing one every month for 5 cards. I'm trying to, thinking about doing. The first one I'm going to go in chronological order, starting with the oldest card, and that will be this one right here, my 1952 Gil Hodges. It's a black back from top, so this one, I believe, is a little more valuable than the Reds. If I remember right, I'm not fully down on all the 52 particulars by any means, but I think the blackbacks are for like the first series maybe only, and so I'm not sure how far into the how far the first series goes into the set. But I think they have a little bit more value. The blackbacks do. So this is Gil Hodges. I am hoping for a 3 on this one. A lot of these that I've seen are off center, top bottom. So this is kind of right along those lines in that regard. And this is, honestly, I've seen a lot of them. This off center, top bottom. I picked this up in my LCS a few months back, near the start of the year. Actually, it was shortly after he got into the Hall of Fame, where he was, he was voted in, and he'll be enshrined later this month. Long time coming, way overdue, I think. Was arguably the best player still out of the Hall of Fame until this year. So a great thing, if especially if you're a Dodgers fan. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm a Yankee fan, but it's so great to see him getting enshrined. Well deserved. So hoping for a 3 on this. I think that's realistic, just based on other ones I've seen. I mean, obviously the corners have the, kind of where you'd expect from a VG. I think a 4 is out of the question. But I don't think it's a 2 or 2.5. I don't see any wrinkles or creases on this. So I'm hopeful it'll be a 3, maybe a 3.5 on a good day. But hoping, and I don't want to throw the expecting word out there, but I'll do it here for this one. I'm hoping / expecting a 3 on this one. So we'll see what happens there. If it does come in less than a 3, I will be a little disappointed on that. But I got it with the intention of grading it. The next one is going to be the best card of the 5. It's from my 54 top set, of which I'm happy to report I have 249 of the cards. I just acquired one of the last 2 cards of that set that I need, and it's not here yet. It'll probably get here in about a week or so, but I'll do another video for that card when it does arrive. But this might be one of the best cards I have in the set, but of course it's risky because it's raw. We're going to see what happens with it, but I measured it again, and looked at comps in terms of how they look, in terms of cut. It's my card number 250, Ted Williams. This is a pretty nice card. It measures out right, so I'm very hopeful that this will not come back with an A on it. And if it does, so be it. This is going to be a dice roll on here. They're one of a few dice rolls probably I have with this set about whether or not it's going to come back with a number grade on it. If it passes muster, which I'm hopeful it will. Of course, I can't be certain it will. Here is the back. It's cut off pretty good on the back, right on the right there. But again, I've seen cards that have this similar off-center right, kind of cut on it. And so, but, the back corners show a little bit more wear. Whoops, the glare's pretty bad there. Back corners show a little bit more wear than the front. The front looks really nice on this card. The color overall looks really, really good. I'd love a 5 on this card. If it comes back a 4, I might understand because of the back corners and a little bit of edging, but really think a 5's a possibility on this one. Dare I say maybe even something higher than a 5. But again, if it comes back with an A, I will swallow it and accept my fate on it. But keeping my fingers crossed on this one that it comes back a 5 at least. Wish me luck on that. Next one that I'm sending in is the least valuable of the 5, but I think it'll look really good in a slab, and I just want to see it slab because I think it's a special card. It's the 1957 Topps Roy Campanella, his final playing days card. I've shown all of the cards in this video except for the Teddy ball game here. I have not shown that one before. I've shown the other 4 in a prior video, but this is my Roy Campanella. I'd love for this to come back a 4. It's got like a funky cut on it where I think some of these cards were cut in different ways, like, or maybe was it a vending machine type of thing I think they may have had back in the day where you could, you know, they came out that way and so they were cut a little more jagged. I think I've read that. I could be totally wrong on that, but obviously this one's got a jagged kind of cut here on the top. But over, it's got a little paper loss, but not too much. And just the picture's so cool. I just love the Ebbets Field in the background on this card. It's just a great, great photo. And I think this will look great in a SGC tux. So hoping for a 4 on this. I would not be surprised if it came back a 3. It is a little off center, top, bottom, and left, right. But neither of those are dreadful, I don't think. Overall, it's a nice card. I think I like it a lot. I actually looked up on eBay for some of these, what I paid for some of these cards, and this one I paid $27 raw in 2020. So it won't add a ton of value to it with 30 on top of that. It's probably, you know, it probably would be about, you know, 50 to 60, but it's just something. This one I just kind of want to see slabbed. I think it'll look great in a slab, so that's why I have that one, or that one I want to just get done. There are others that are definitely more valuable that I will get slabbed, but that's sort of my just want to do for this one. Here's one. Next one I'm doing. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the grade is on this one when it comes back. I paid, look this one up, I only paid $20.50 for this card about 2 years ago, maybe about 20 months ago. It was like fall of 20. It's my 1961 Sandy Koufax. I think these values of these have shot up pretty good. Now, I don't think this is going to get a 5, but 5s, the PSA book value on a 5 is 130, which is nice to see. It's off center, top, bottom, and left, right. But the corners are pretty good on this. You know, again, this little pink, little space of, you know, a little swish of red or pink or something, that's a standard print error. It's on every one of these cards. But here are the corners on it. The fisheyes aren't too terrible on this one. I mean, there are definitely some. You could sort of see it on the black lines on the bottom here. But they're not like really, really glaringly bad. There's one over the O there in Koufax. So we'll see what this one does. Here's the back. I'd love for this to come back a 4. I think it's got a really good chance for that. Again, I you know, it did not look like it had wrinkles or creases in it when it was in a top loader and I put it in the card saver recently. So it looks pretty good for my eye. I think it's got a good chance at a 4. 4.5 would be great. You know, SGC loves to hand out the half grades a lot more than PSA does. So I think it's got a shot at that, at least a 4. So we'll see on that. Last card here. See if I can get this actually under 10 minutes. It's my 1965 Steve Carlton rookie. Hoping for a 3 on this one. Centering's pretty good on this one. Fuzzy corners. It's just something I think needs to get slabbed. I don't want this one raw. It'll add, I think, a little bit of value to it, having it slabbed. Maybe not a ton, but I think it's one that deserves a slab. I got this in a small lot from one of the first lots I bought back in 20 from a local seller from Marketplace. I sort of told that story on my Vintage Voyage video way back now, probably well over a month ago. But that was the title of it, so if you ever wanted to watch some of these cards, tried it out then, feel free to watch. I thank you for watching this one. And with that, I am going to wrap up the video. Thanks very much. Wish me luck, and take care.